I knew something was wrong the moment my wife flinched when her phone buzzed. Not the kind of flinch you make when startled, no, this was the kind you make when you're hiding a truth so sharp it might cut open your entire life if someone else glimpses it. "Everything okay?" I asked, keeping my voice steady. Emily swallowed, plastering on a smile that didn't even reach halfway to her eyes. "Just work. You know how it is." I nodded, but inside something cold shifted. I had seen that smile before, years ago, when my younger sister was dating a man she was afraid to break up with. The smile of someone performing normalcy. That night, after she fell asleep, I saw the notification light blinking on her phone like a lighthouse warning of rocks ahead. I shouldn't have looked. I did anyway. And in seconds my entire world cracked. The messages weren't subtle. They weren't even respectful. "Can't stop thinking about last night. Your husband really doesn't suspect? You're incredible. Same time tomorrow." My breath left me like I'd been punched. My hands trembled around the phone so violently I nearly dropped it. I looked over at her, my wife, sleeping peacefully, breathing softly, her hair spread across the pillow like nothing in the world could touch her. But she'd touched something in me. And crushed it. I stayed up until dawn, staring at the ceiling, replaying years of marriage in my mind. Every kiss. Every promise. Every tender moment. All of them suddenly felt like scenes in a movie where the ending had already been spoiled. The next day I asked her casually, "Working late again?" She hesitated for one breath too long. "Yeah. Deadline." "Of course," I said, smiling in a way that must have looked just as fake as hers. She left at 6:45. Her phone, however, she forgot on the kitchen counter. That was the moment everything changed. A week earlier I had installed a small camera in the living room, thinking maybe Emily's odd behavior had something to do with drinking or anxiety. Something we could fix, something forgivable. What the camera recorded that night was neither. At 7:22 she returned, but not alone. A man walked in behind her, tall, confident, smirking like he owned my home. My wife, pulled him into her arms as though she'd been starving for him. I watched the live feed in real time from my laptop in my parked car down the street. My heart clenched so hard I thought it might stop. But I didn't shut the laptop. I didn't look away. I couldn't. Not anymore. When they kissed, something in my chest broke so loudly I swore the windshield cracked. And yet I kept recording. Not out of revenge. Not at first. But because I needed to hear it from her. Needed the truth carved into something more solid than suspicion. Needed evidence that the life I thought I had wasn't real. She didn't come home until almost midnight after the man left, her hair messy, her shirt backward, mascara smudged faintly under her eyes. "Work was crazy," she said. "Oh," I asked quietly. "Tell me about it." She froze. Her eyes flicked across my face, searching. I stood there, arms crossed, not angry, not yet. Just broken. She could have told the truth then. She could have ended the unraveling before it destroyed everything. But Emily wasn't brave enough. So she lied. And lied. And kept lying. Each one was another blade. 2 days later I burned copies of the video, the messages, the footage, all of it onto DVDs. Not because I wanted to humiliate her. But because every time I tried to confront her she twisted things, made herself the victim, made me question my own senses. Her parents adored me. Her sisters practically called me their brother. Her friends always said they wished their partners treated them like I treated Emily. I wanted them to see what had been done to me. Not to punish her. But so anyone could say, "You're not imagining this. You're not crazy." I mailed each DVD with a letter. No anger. No insults. Just the truth. "This is what has been happening. I thought you deserved to know." The fallout came fast. Her mother called me first. "Oh my God. Adam. How long have you known? Why didn't you tell us?" Her voice shook, thick with heartbreak. Not at me but at her daughter. Then her sisters called, stunned, whispering in disbelief. Her best friend sent a text. "I'm so sorry. I had no idea." And then Emily called. Actually, she screamed. "What did you do? You sent that to my family? My friends? What is wrong with you?" I let her yell. Let her push all the blame onto me. She accused me of ruining her life, exaggerating, and even spying on her like a psycho. When she finally ran out of breath, I said quietly, "You ruined it. I just stopped hiding the pieces." There was only silence. Real silence. Not the defensive kind. The shattered kind. Then I heard her sobbing. The kind of crying that comes when someone realizes their lies have finally stopped protecting them. She came home that night, face red, eyes swollen. "Adam, please, we can fix this," she whispered, reaching for my hand. I stepped back. "Why?" I asked. "Why him? Why us? Just tell me." She sank onto the couch. "I don't know. I was lonely. You were always working. He made me feel wanted. So you destroyed the person who loved you most," I said softly. She cried harder. For a moment I almost comforted her. Habit. Love. Muscle memory. But then I remembered the video. Her smile. Her laughter with him. And I felt nothing. "I'm leaving," I said. "Not because of what you did, but because of what I became while trying to pretend you didn't do it." Her head snapped up. "Please don't." "I already have." I walked out with one suitcase. Left her the house. Left her the memories. Left her everything except the version of me she destroyed. As I shut the door behind me, she whispered, "Adam, I'm sorry." And for the first time in months, I believed something she said. But some truths come too late. I didn't look back. Not once.